Hey everybody, I have a question for you. Have you ever feared for someone that you love? Have you ever feared for your spouse or for your mom or dad or for your grandparents or for your children? During the pandemic, one thing that our kids loved to do was ride their bikes, and they got really good at it. And so one day we were out on the rail trail here in Spartanburg, and I'd ridden around a couple times with everybody. And so I set Addison out on her bike and told her to turn right and go around the corner. And of course, as she gets there, she turns left. And so I remember watching her, and I'm yelling at her, stop, 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 use your brakes, use your brakes. And she doesn't. She goes down the sidewalk and into a really steep grassy hill that leads to the bottom of a ditch. And I watch her go off over the edge and then just crash really hard into the ground. I mean, just slammed hard into the ground. And of course, I run over there, and thankfully she's crying. She's okay. But I pick her up and hold her. And in that moment, I knew that she was headed down that trail and that I didn't have control over that whatsoever. And that was a very frightening feeling for me as a father. This week, we are going to join the Holy Family as they find out that they are in trouble. King Herod has heard that a king was born in the region in which they are. And so Jesus and the Holy Family have to flee, and they have to flee to a foreign country. And they have to cross borders into Egypt and become refugees there until it's safe for them to come back home. I cannot imagine what Mary and Joseph must have been feeling. Thankfully, I've never been in the position where I had to fear for my child's life in that way. Maybe you have. And so they flee and they go into Egypt, and I often wonder, who took care of them? Who took care of them when they were in Egypt running from King Herod? I believe that Mary and Joseph would have done anything in their power to help keep their son safe. And so I want to invite you to join us online as we explore this season in the Holy Family's life when they had to flee, when they had to run away from King Herod, when they had to be sure that Jesus was safe. It was a scary time, but thanks be to God, they did keep their son safe.